Been a while since I streamed. New season, new dailies. Let's play Vanguard games. Vanguard versus Vitruvian. We're going first. A new Vitruvian. Alright, let's replace Frostburn. I know there's been a lot of nerfs with Vanguard, but I still need to fix the deck, but it is what it is. Let's replace Frostburn and Trinity Wing. And we got another Heart Sister and an Albi Sage. You want to replace the Heart Sister, or maybe even the Polarity, but since we have the Albi Sage, I kind of want to keep the Polarity. Alright, so I'm gonna replace the Heart Sister. We got a Frigid Corona, so that's good. We can just stun the General and end our turn. We got Aspect of Shimsar and another Prismatic. So the opponent's Bloodborne spells gives a minion -2 attack, which nerfs one of my illusions, but if I make many illusions, he can't really target them all at the same time, so hopefully we can do something. A Skippy. That's not good. Let's just do... We have to Aspect of Shimsar that later on, but we'll just go up here. I'll just play a Prismatic here, might as well, and... we'll end our turn. And we got a Chromatic Cold, which we can do on the Skippy. It'll just do 1 damage instead of 2 now. Then we can just do an Albi Sage into it. Oh no, we don't have enough mana for that. We can do another Prismatic into an Aspect, so that's good. Put a random Silence Wish into your action bar. Into a Pax. Okay. So we can't get that Mana Spring, but that's fine. Now we can just go to over here. Oh, we can't even Aspect of Shimsar then. Let's see what we can do then. Because we have to Aspect, so we'll just go over here. Play a Prismatic here. Then we'll just do a Warbird to get 2 illusions. That's fine, I guess. And the Pax will attack the illusion and what have you, so we'll end our turn. And we got another Heart Sister. Alright, so the Skippy can't attack, so we can just do the Aspect next turn. See what happens. Maybe I'm gonna replace our Heart Sister, or I can just Chromatic Hold it, save the Aspect for something later. Blood of Air. There's 1 Blood of Air. So he gets a Wish, but he has no mana, so he has to end the turn. We'll see, this is kind of a bad hand. Let's replace the Heart Sister. We got a Mana Forger, so we can play the aspect for cheaper. So that's 3, and then 4, 5. But let's see, we can do 2, 3. Let's move this to the back. Move this over here. Play a Mana Forger here. Actually, no. Yeah, we can just do a Mana Forger here. Then we can just Chromatic Coal with the Skippy and then kill this Dervish. Alright, so we have 2 mana left. Can do a lot of things, but not really. Because Aspect of Simjar, you kind of want to save for something more menacing. So that being said, we'll just end our turn. And we got another Chromatic Coal. So hopefully the opponent does have another Blood of Air, but does have 5 cards, 6 mana. Should definitely have another Blood of Air. Science First Wish, 3/3. Oh, my face. Alright, so this is a 0/1 for until the opponent's next turn. That's fine. Do a Sand Sister. Ow, my face. I am at 17. Alright, so what can we do? And Heart Sister something, so that we have 4, 5, 6, and then we can do 7. So I guess we can just go down here, play the Owl Beast, and then Heart Sister, I guess the Skippy? So we can Heart Sister the Skippy, do our Bloodborne spell. Then everything will be stronger. We can use this as a pick to block the Iron Dervish. And then we'll end our turn. Or we can also do Polarity, but I kind of want to save the Polarity for the Owl Beast, unless he has another Blood of Air, but we'll see what happens. We have a lot of spells. We have a blue Conjure now, so we can have card draw. So we'll see. I'm down 2 health, but this should be fine. Unless I'm probably going to get attacked for 9, but we'll see. Like, all he needs is a Blood of Air and it'll just hurt me a lot, but I don't think he has one. He already used one. I don't know how many he has in his deck, but has to have at least 2, but I don't think he has one in his hand, so otherwise he would have played it already, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, she is. Ooh, something's taking 5 damage. That's up 1. And another Skippy, which we have to Chromatic Gold or Aspect. Into a Dissension, so that's a 2/1. Alright. I see your plan there. So, let's do... We have to Chromatic Hold that without a doubt. So we have 7 mana. So let's just move this down here. We'll just do a blue Conjurer up here. And then we'll just Chromatic Hold this Skippy. So then everything on the opponent, on my side on the field, will just die. So what we'll do, and we draw a Sunseer, okay. So what we'll do is attack this, or actually, I'm going to... I wish I can save the polarity, but I kind of have to use the polarity right about now, so we'll just do a polarity on this Prismatic Illusionist, just to make everything else more buff. So this Albies will survive. Then we'll just do 2 attack on the Dervish here. And move this down, 2 attack on this Skippy, and then we'll trade the Heart Sister with the Falchius. Then we can move ourselves back up a space to save from the Sand Sister attacking. So, well, on our turn, this is back to a 4-5. It's probably gonna die to both the Sand Sister and the General, but we'll see what happens. This is a long match. Cause I can't just be aggressive. I have to be everything the opponent played. Like, he already played 2 Skippies. I have to be defensive about that. So. We'll see what happens. We got a Thunderhorn, we got an Aspect, so we got the combo, so that's good. Thunderclap. And a Falchius, so that's a dead Hellbeast. He gets a copy of that, but that's fine, because we can just do a Thunderhorn and kill it. So what we'll do is play a Thunderhorn here, or we can't play it there, but move this forward, move this forward, this forward, and then let's replace the Mobius just in case. And we got a Frigid Corona, so we can do a Thunderhorn here. 4 mana left, so we can just do Aspect of Shimzar on the Albi Sage, because the Falchius might just attack the illusion. And that's a 3/1 Rebirth. That's fine. So we have 2 mana left. Let's just get rid of. Let's just stun the General, because if I do the Bloodborne spell, it's going to just become an egg, and then yeah, I can't really do much about that. And then we'll just do a Flash Freeze. Or actually, can I move my things? Move this here. Move this here. Move this here so I can get more illusions, and we can just stun the Sand Sister just in case. And we'll end our turn. Then we got the Scientist. Okay. So then this will attack the Thunderhorn, which will do 4 damage all around, which is good. So this is an egg, so I can just attack that and do 4 damage again. So unless, or 2 damage, like even if he does his Bloodborne spell, this will still be a 2/2, and I can kill the egg. So we have a slew of illusions that we can use next turn. Next turn we can do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then plus 4, so we have 14, 15, 16. So technically we have lethal, I think, if I can position it correctly. Could be wrong. Oh, nope, the opponent conceded. Okay. What an anticlimactic finish. Like, he had a chance. Like, I don't think I had lethal, but maybe I did. But yeah, that was an interesting match. A lot of, I wouldn't say it was stalling, but a lot of defensive plays all around. Everyone was being like calculating, like trying to outplay the other, I want to say. But yeah, the opponent played a lot of Skippies, but we were able to neutralize that, thankfully, because don't want the opponent to have legendary artifacts. So even if it's from my faction. So yeah, overall that was a pretty good game. Alright, let's do one more. Banar versus Abyssian. We're going first. Alright, so we have a lot of Banner Death Grips, which is good. So this is a good hand. First things first, I'm going to stun the General. So, I mean, that's the only thing we can do. First turn, Frigid Corona, and turn. Then we get a Chromatic Cold and an Acid. We have a lot of spells, but our only generator is the Prismatic Illusionist. I don't know if that's good or not. And I don't know what kind of Abyssinian deck this opponent's playing. A Dark Spine Elemental. Okay. That's a thing. So, all we can do is do a Prismatic Illusionist. That's all we can do on our turn. And we got a Frostburn. Gonna replace that. Because even if I do double mana Death Grip, I still have to do 2 more damage to that Dark Spine or do a Polarity, which I don't have in my hand. I'm gonna replace Frostburn and hope that I can get a Polarity. Demonic Lure. Oh well, rip Prismatic. I mean, anywhere where I played it would have been dead anyways. So, that being said, let's replace Frostburn. So, we get an Embla, which is worse. Whenever it destroys an enemy, restore 2 health. That's not good. So we have 4 mana, we can do 5. Might as well do... I mean, I can get rid of the artifact this turn, but I kind of want to save the Dispel for later. So we'll just go over here, play the Thunderhorn into a Bloodborne spell. And then we'll end our turn. You can always ping punish it, but we'll see if he does. But yeah, he's gonna ping punish, isn't he? Yep, I called it. I don't know what he's gonna do with that Dark Spine Elemental. So I'm gonna replace Embla, see what I can get. Sphere of Darkness. So I take 1. Ow. So we can replace Embla. Don't need that. We got a Circlus, which is good. So let's just actually we'll just save the Circlus. Play the Albi Sage first. So we only have 5 mana, so we'll just do Albi Sage first. See what happens. I got a Mana Forger, which is hopeful in a sense, but not much I can do with Circlus, so we'll see. We can do Circlus, Bloodborne spell into Mana Death Grips. Alright, an Abyssal Juggernaut so we have to Chromatic Cold that to a Demonic Lure. So rip that again. And he loses a charge, but yeah, rip that. But he takes damage, so that's good. Only 2, sadly. That's a 5/5. We have to Chromatic Cold, so we have 6 mana, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Yeah, so that we'll just do a Circlus back. Oh no, he has his Bloodborne spell too, so that sucks, but let's just play the Circlus. So we'll just do that. Chromatic Cold Abyssal Juggernauts, because I don't want to take 5. It is 3/2. You can do a Mana Death Grip here. Just 1, and then we can do an illusion. Actually, no, we can't do an illusion, so we have to do the other Mana Death Grip. So we'll just do that. I mean, I probably should have done the Bloodborne spell to get rid of his artifact, but oh well. We'll just move ourselves back up 2 spaces, end our turn, or replace the Mana Forger, and then end our turn. We have a lot of illusions, a Trinity Wing, which is good. So we can just do illusion, 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 Trinity Wing. I don't know what he's gonna do with the Dark Spine, but we'll see what happens. Like, I don't need the Circlist anymore. That's fine. So next turn I'll just do the illusions, Trinity Wing plus the Bloodborne spell. That should be my turn. Or the Prismatic Illusionist into the Trinity Wing. That's 8, 9. But I don't want to mill out a card, so. Yeah, so let's replace an illusion, see what we can get. A polarity, that seems fine. Too bad I can't really do that on the Dark Spine Elemental anymore, but let's see, we'll just go down here, play an illusion, so those get thrown under the bus. We can play a Trinity Wing back here. So we have 2, so we can just do a Lesson of Courage. Yeah, let's just do a Lesson of Courage right now. Into the Bloodborne spell. Get rid of that artifact. And then the 2 will just go trade, and we'll just end our turn. And we got another Circlist, don't need that. The opponent has 2 cards while we have a full hand, but one of them could very well be a Variax. You never know. Abyssal Crawler. Okay, more Shadow Creep. But I mean, if the opponent's if he's going to keep playing defensively, we do have the Bloodborne spell that does 2 damage a turn. So, all right, so we can kill the Dark Spine. That's always a good idea. Let's replace Circulus. I've got a Chromatic Cold. So we just go over here and kill this thing, like so. And then we can restore 3 health to that, but first let's move ourselves forward. Play the Prismatic Illusionist over here so the opponent can't hit it. And then we have 6 mana, let's just do restore 3 health to this Trinity Wing. Let's Chromatic Cold this Ooze. And then let's Lesson of Power this Abyssal Crawler. And then we'll just do our Bloodborne spell. Get all the illusions in the world. And we'll end our turn. And now we have Blue Conjure, so we have a card draw every turn because of our Bloodborne spell, so we're good. For now. There's the Variax. I was wondering when that will show up. So we can just turn that into a 3/3. That's fine. We can play a Blue Conjurer or let's move this over. Play a Blue Conjurer here. Actually, yeah, because the Bloodborne spell turns 4/4 on every friendly Shadow Creep. So we just go play the Blue Conjurer back here. Actually, we had to be aggressive, I guess. So let's just do it here. It doesn't give it haste, so that's good. Aspect of the Ravager on the Variax. Then we got a Calligrapher, which is funny. But we can play that next turn. We can have a 7/3 rush. So we'll just go move everything up, I guess. So move everything up. Move this here to block it just in case. We'll just do a Bloodborne spell. Get another illusion. This over here. Then we got 2 Calligraphers. We're gonna replace this one. Don't need 2 right now. We got a Flash Freeze. Let's see. Go over here. And then attack the general for 4. We'll just attack the general for 4. Stun this Fox Ravager. Get another card draw and another illusion. And we get another blue card draw, so in case that one dies, we're good. And we got an Embla as well, but I'm gonna do a Calligrapher. So he can't ping anymore, so that's good. This is a 4-1. And we have lethal on board. We have lethal with a Calligrapher polarity. So yeah, we got things. Let's just see what the opponent has. We also have the Trinity Wing here too. So yeah, Abyssal Scar, he has the Fiends, but I mean that's fine. I'm fine with that. And a Desolator, so he has 7 health. We have exactly 7 attack with the Calligrapher. So what we'll do is play the Calligrapher here. Then we'll just do a polarity on the Calligrapher. I mean, we could have done a blue Conjure probably as well. And another blue Conjure. Let's just attack the General for 7. So yeah, that was an interesting match. I mean, when the opponent played the Variax, I knew I had to finish him quickly, otherwise he would just spawn the board with Fiends, and I had no feasible way of killing them aside from using the illusions. But the Fiends are 4/4, the illusions are 2/1. So unless if I had drawn a Kindling, then maybe. But yeah, that was an interesting match. A lot of back and forth, I think. Yeah, but yeah, that Variax just had to win as soon as possible after he played that. So yeah, luckily we got a Calligrapher. We didn't need 2, but then we also got 2 other blue Conjures. So yeah, good game. Alright, that's it. No time. If you're watching on Twitch, I do have a YouTube channel. The link to it is in my description down below for those that are interested. I do put up a highlight match on my YouTube just in case if people miss my streams. I want to see what I thought was the best match or the most interesting match. Really good games today. I also do boss battles. That video is live on my channel if you want to check that out. I also do other Let's Plays of indie games, racing games, old school games, all kinds of games. So feel free to check those out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and are interested. And that's about it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.